Today's highlighted coin is the 2025 Honor Guard version 3. Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. The word tyrant is defined as a cruel and oppressive ruler, and yet it is a difficult word to definitively assign to someone because its application depends upon which side of the fence you're standing. A man can be considered a tyrant to the people he is oppressing, while at the same time be considered a hero to his own followers. The term can be taken literally, such as when it defines someone who kills his political opponents, or it can be applied euphemistically when defining someone who rules a business with an iron fist. Typically, the term tyrant is used to define aggressive behavior and is also used as a justification for a man's resistance to a particularly cruel adversary. The title on Chris's 2025 Honor Guard version 3 coin, Rebellion to Tyrants is Obedience to God, is used in reference to the brotherhood of Japanese samurai. Most assessments of the samurai reject the notion that they were tyrants themselves and acknowledge the contributions they made to Japanese law and order, culture, and civility. The members of the samurai were adherents of Buddhism, which espoused strict self-control and stoic composure in the face of danger. Buddhism also embraces the concept of reincarnation, and as a result, samurai did not fear death, and this belief elevated their level of bravery beyond most men's ability. Samurai were members of the warrior class of Japan from the 12th century until 1867, and they opposed tyrants for thousands of years, including the Mongols. They were expert swordmen and martial artists. These stoic warriors were loyal followers of their feudal lords and defenders of their local clans. They held honor and bravery above life itself, committing suicide, harakiri, if defeated or disgraced. These men primarily protected their own territories from invaders, but they also maintained order among their own people who lived in the countryside. Many samurai sold their fighting skills for profit and became mercenaries as well. Our founding fathers during the late 1700s were well versed in military history, including the continued need to oppose tyranny. This belief gave rise to the American Revolutionary War against English tyranny. It was such a deep-seated concept among the Christian founding fathers that when Benjamin Franklin created a design for the Great Seal of America in 1776, he placed the words "Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God" around the edge of the seal. The words encircled an etching of Moses leading the Israelites' exodus from Egypt while being pursued by the tyrannical Romans. Obviously, the design also reflected America's inspiration to go to war against tyrannical England. Although Franklin's design was never used, Thomas Jefferson used the motto on his personal seal. The phrase is also a reference to part of the Declaration of Independence, where it says that among these are life, liberty, and happiness. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter it or abolish it, and to institute new government. Nearly 250 years later, President Donald J. Trump has embraced those same powerful words, to institute new government, in his effort to once again free American citizens from the tyranny that is destroying the life, liberty, and happiness of its people. The Founding Fathers would be shocked to discover that President Trump's courageous efforts to implement their commanding directive is not connected with tyrants of a foreign adversary, but with homegrown tyrants within the United States federal government. God help us vanquish the tyrants once again. Chris issues 2 new proofs each week, which are available for a limited time. These proofs come in a presentation box with a certificate of authenticity as shown here. They are also available in BU or Brilliant Uncirculated, which are only stamped once, and they come in copper as well. You can check out all of Chris's Silver Shield proofs and all things Silver Shield on Chris Duane's SilverShieldCoins.com.